What's going on, you lot? Welcome back to another video. Today's a little bit different. We're obviously outside and we're not in the office. I'm not starting the video in the office. Could end up back in there in a bit, but first of all we're going to show you this location that's local to me, that's been posted up on my Instagram, and I think it's really cool. I'm not going to give away too much just now, but we're a little bit pressed for time because my missus's mum dropped off Monopoly earlier and we've just been getting a little bit carried away playing Monopoly. So this is why I'm a bit out of breath. I'm speeding my way to this location and hopefully we're going to get the shot. But this path is fucking treacherous. Fun fact about this location before we get there, it is spoiler alert, it's a train line. However, it used to be a main line to Skegness, and it feels weird calling it Skegness because everyone around here calls it Skeggy or Skeg Vegas. And if you're watching this and you're from, say, America and wonder why, Jesus, that sun's bright, and wonder why we call it Skeg Vegas, because we've got a weird British humour and we like to take the piss out ourselves, so it's shit. So as good as Vegas, so we call it Skeg Vegas. But growing up as a kid, if you're from the UK or north of the UK, it's just Skeg Vegas. Mainly I used to go with my nan and granddad during the summer holidays and stuff, and it used to be a really good time. So when you was a kid, used to go there, obviously I'd say probably to like 12-year-old, ride donkeys, shit like that, go and play in the sea, weren't really much bothered about what else. Then you get a little bit older, get into your teens, probably till about 16, 17, depends the type of person you are, but more interested in Fantasy Island, and it's not as good as the name suggests. There's a few shit rides, but at 15, 16 not really that bothered, so it's not too bad. We also go for Skeggy Market. Skeggy Market is legendary in the fake goods department and BB guns department. So you used to go there with your mates, you pop off, try and get some fake goods, get some Lacoste bad boys or some Calvin Kleins, personal favourite Calvin Kleins. You rock up on school Monday morning with your fresh Lacoste bad boys on, fakies, no one could tell the difference really. Or you used to go get a BB gun and blast your mum and dad when you got back home, probably get smacked arse for it or something like that. I don't know, that was just me, but other people might have been different. But then when you was a little bit older, probably talking mid-20s, early 30s, this is where the real fun begins. You go to Butlins and you go for the 80s, 90s and noughties weekend. Now this is where the proper party happens. Imagine that now, especially for me personally. Literally, train line on my doorstep. Alright boys, fancy a bender in Skeggy today? But fuck aye, full day Skeggy? No brainer. Be legendary. But it's all shut down now, has been for years. I don't know when it got shut down, but it's been shut down for a while. But train line, leading lines of sight. I'm going to get there in a minute. I'll show the location, I'll show you the potential of the location and why I think it's really good and why I liked it so much. We only found this probably 2-3 weeks ago when the quarantine started. Me and my girlfriend were looking for different places to walk the dog and stuff. We're just used to walking on the field that I've just come across, and it was getting a little bit boring for him, and there's quite a lot of people on there, and he's only a puppy. We used to like letting him off and run around and do his own thing. And then we started walking across these fields and stuff, just all up here and up into the distance on the up in the hill and the spire and stuff. But yeah, walking past, and then we found this location. So as you can see, it's literally just a dead straight up until in the real far distance. I've only got my vlogging lens on, so it only goes to 28mm. In the distance there is a bridge and if you turn back round again, it's a straight line and there's a slight curve in it, but you probably can't see it. So the thing that got me about this location is just the leading lines, and I particularly think this is just really cool. Like the setting, the location, obviously it's offset from the main walkway and stuff, which is up there and up there. It's just, I just think it's so cool. Like I shot a photo here before and it just come out so good. Like there's so much potential. Like the shot I'm going to take in a minute, which you'll see, is just one of the things that you can do. For that, I'd love to get the car down here, but it's just physically impossible. But that'd be the dream, and there's just so much potential for it. But things you can do here, take portrait photography, your brand photography. Just the location is spot on. Obviously, you're not going to get bothered by any trains. I don't know if it's that legal to stand on here or mess about on here, but it's out the way. No one's ever come down here other than, well, what I've seen anyway, than just me and my girlfriend and dog and stuff. But yeah, let's take a shot. We'll come back, edit it, and we'll close the vlog from there. Wow, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be on my own. Constantly running up and down the railway lines and jumping. I think I've got one or two that I like, but we'll see when we go back and edit a few. I'll catch you inside. Wait. I hope you enjoyed my fall, if you can see it clear enough in the time lapse on the last attempt. Hopefully I got it that time. Pure commitment. See you inside. Nah, I lied to you. I'm back again. So when I said I got Monopoly delivered by my girlfriend's mum, I didn't think it was going to be this Monopoly. Like, look how weird this is. Right, this is not Monopoly as I remember it. Press buttons and all sorts.
Okay,
like,
I cancelled that.
It is so weird. There's not even enough squares in that. There normally used to be 10. This at Monopoly as I remembered it, ruining my childhood. What do you reckon, mate, eh? You don't care, do you? Boop. Hope you enjoyed the vlog to the train tracks and coming down memory lane with me. I've got all the photos that I like into Lightroom now. I'm not going to go through in detail how I'm going to edit every single one. I'll just do a time lapse, and then at the end we'll talk a little bit about, I'll pick one and we'll just talk about, run through the settings that I've done and stuff, and then we'll close up the vlog from there. I think I'm happy with where we've got to. So that's what it was, and that's where I think I'm happy with. The idea was for me to just look like I'm floating, potentially being abducted, I don't know, something along those lines. Real moody, real dramatic, and I think we've achieved that with this. I was debating between this preset and as a starting point and the preset I actually chose in the end, which is one of my own, Cinematic Street. The other one is a North Borders preset. And then from there I just, let's say, tweak the exposure settings, messed around with the curves a little bit just to change things up. Added a radial filter around me so I stood out a bit more, cropped it a little bit, changed the temperature, so went from, just mess around with the crop, warmed it up a little bit, changed the tint so it looks a little bit more greeny rather than a little bit purpley, which it did. Added a brush stroke into the sky to take out the blue so it was just like pure white and it was really blown out. And then I just tried to tidy it up a little bit because it was a little bit noisy, because I pushed the filter quite far really. Yeah, I think it came out alright in the end. Well, that was my first vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. If you want to see more of this content in the future, please leave me a comment below. If you took some from this video, please drop this video a like. If you want to support this channel, please consider subscribing. But more importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Train line.
You're going on a train ride. Advance to Strand.
Oh, so funny. I thought it was quite fitting.